Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
School basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams. This is Tennessee's most complete high school basketball coverage.
Sponsored by United Cumberland Bank, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Ray's Axe, South Fork Physical Therapy, Lumber King, Potter's Ace Hardware, Salvage LLC, and by title sponsor, First National Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Welcome to Scott High School. We're at the farm, and the Oneida Lady Indians are getting set for high school basketball for the first time here in, well, it's not for the first time in 2021 because we had games back in the spring, but it is the first time in the 21-22 season as we get set for action tonight. You're going to have the Oneida Lady Indians and the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers up first here, and then you'll have a game break in between, and then it will be the Lady Highlanders and the Highlanders later tonight. Rick Keaton will bring you that broadcast here on the IH Sports Network. So we're getting ready for the Oneida Lady Indians, and it was supposed to be the Oneida Lady Indians, then the Oneida Indians, but they played football too long. So Coach Jacob King is available and with us here right now, and he's going to help us guide through this Lady Indian team here tonight. You'll get your – did you practice yet?
No, we haven't. We'll practice tomorrow too. I mean, they can't play a game like they did last night, and me expect to practice today. Right. And we'll get in the gym tomorrow at 2 o'clock and get a shoot around Monday before we go to Clark Range since there's no school, and hopefully be ready to play Monday night.
All right, so you've lost 3 games. You won't regain those, is that correct?
I will not.
Okay, so that was Pickett County. Lady Indians have played these, by the way. Lady Indians played Pickett County. They fell to them over in Byrdstown back on Tuesday. And then this morning, Lady Indians started this the Twin K Classic here this morning against Powell, and they fell to the Lady Panthers. It was a close game right up to the fourth quarter, but Powell pulled away in the fourth, and the Lady Indians, so they come into this one 0-2, and they're getting ready to play a Stone Memorial Lady Panther team, Coach, that a year ago won 24 games and played in a sectional.
Yes, and, Coach West and his team, he knows that they're young. They're going to have some growing pains, a lot like us, but I think they'll bounce back. I think we're going to see a different Lady Indians team than what we've seen this morning.
And that's the thing about this. We've seen some good games today. Former Oneida coach Gary Barnes and his Powell Panthers are here, and they played Scott High earlier, and the Highlanders got a big win in that one. Yes. Trey Morrow had his career high, which tops his career high from earlier in the week. So that's probably just going to be a regular occurrence this year. But he had 42 in that one, and the Highlanders defeated the Powell Panthers earlier today, and he just had a tough one against the CAK Warriors.
Yes, he did. Coach Barnes is one of the good ones, but he is also – he's not in the same situation as me, but he's got enough to play, but he's still got probably 2 or 3 starters that's still playing football. And,
they're still playing.
They had a chance to win both games today and just fell short.
So in this one, you don't have that worry with the ladies tonight. All the Lady Indians are here and ready to go. And, of course, that's all of this year's Lady Indians. Coach Marv West did have some heavy losses from last year, a lot of players with a lot of playing time. So you got some young ones finding their way, but I know he's excited about this.
He is. He's excited. They're playing a different style of basketball, and he does have 2 that's injured. Bush, the Bush girl, and the Klein girl she tore her knee in soccer. She'll be out for the year. Bush should be back in a couple of weeks. I think she got released yesterday. I think he's going to wait and see how she can go Monday.
All right, so that's Rayleigh.
Yeah, Rayleigh
Yep.
Bush.
So we're getting ready to hear the starting lineup. Stone is in their road uniforms. They are black uniforms with white numerals trimmed in gold. And starting tonight, or this afternoon, Stone, by the way, earlier they defeated the Lady Highlanders here 2 games ago. Tonight they start Addison Howard, Maggie Hazelton, Katie Adkison, Courtney Hedrick, and Rachel Houston. Emily Hazelton will also get some playing time for this team. For Oneida, the 5 starters tonight will be Braylon Russ, Rachel Elmore, Faith Cross, Kelsey Pike, and Caroline Keaton running the point. Caroline, of course, dealt with injuries most of her high school career, but she's off to a good start here for the ladies.
She is, and you know, even though she is a senior, court experience, you know, she's still young. She's not had the experience as much as other seniors have.
All right, so to tip it for Stone, looks like it's going to be Rachel Houston, and for Oneida it will be Faith Cross. Lady Indians go left to right. As you view this here in the Twin K Classic, Oneida attempting to control the tip, but it's tipped out of bounds. They can't get to it, so Stone Memorial will start with the basketball. Addison Howard will bring it in. Oneida man-to-man defensively here to open things up. Actually, it's going to be Rachel Houston to work the ball into rear court, and now Addison Howard with it. She's picked up here by Caroline Keaton. Starts right, goes left. Nice move to get across midcourt, then draws some contact. Ball is loose, picked up here by Braylon Russ. Russ will bring it all the way down, lays it off the glass, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped and taken by Stone Memorial, and then a whistle and a timeout from Stone Memorial. So we'll take the same. With 7:40 to play in the first quarter, it's Oneida 0, Stone 0.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic as the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers called an early timeout. Now they drive. The shot is going to be up, and the shot is going to be good from Stone's Katie Adkison. She picks up the first 2 points of the game. Stone has the lead now 2-0 as Oneida will work the other way against a 2-3 zone from the Panthers. Keaton looks to Elmore, working free throw line, Faith Cross. Kelsey Pike down on the baseline. Pass is going to be tipped, recovered here by Braylon Russ. Now Pike with it against this zone down in the right corner, crossing over, driving into the paint, taking it up. The shot is no good, but she draws the foul.
She's got to be more aggressive, and I think that's what Coach West was talking about in the first game. She needs to force the issue just a little bit more.
So Maggie Hazelton will be called for the foul. And Kelsey Pike will stand in with Oneida down 2 for a pair of free throws, the first of which is good. 6:58 to play. Just a minute gone in this game. Kelsey's second toss to try to tie this one. And she does it.
Full court pressure.
All right, guarding the inbounds, Faith Cross. Stone working to get it in. And they find Addison Howard. Howard in rear court. Passes it back over to Rachel Houston. Houston now into front court to Hedrick. Hedrick down under the basket, and the lay-in is going to be good. Maggie Hazelton picks up 2, and Stone regains the lead now 4-2. Back the other way. Stone in that zone, and now Keaton with the basketball. It's over Kelsey Pike on the left side. Caroline out top. Faith Cross working the free throw line. Pass around the perimeter. Now Cross wants to dump it down to Kelsey Pike. It's bobbled around, not really bobbled, it pinballed off of legs down in there and goes out of bounds, touching Stone Memorial last. So Oneida will bring it in. Keaton into Kelsey Pike, who drives the paint. Running one-hander is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Courtney Hedrick. Hedrick turns and delivers to Houston. Houston in front court with the basketball. Now goes cross court to Addison Howard. Howard down in the paint. Shot is going to be up and good from Courtney Hedrick, and now Coach West wants a timeout. 6:04 to play first quarter. We take the break. Your score, Stone Memorial 6 and Oneida 2.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic. Oneida out of a timeout, down 6-2 to Stone Memorial. And 2 minutes into the game, each team has burned a timeout. Coaches trying to get an early word with their players. And now Oneida with the basketball. Elmore over to Pike on the right side, looking in at Cross. Back around the top. Elmore dumps it down. Faith Cross makes the catch. Going down under. Her pass deflected. Stone Memorial with the steal. Addison Howard. Nice job going behind the back. Gets it into front court. Trying to dump it in. It's deflected by Kelsey Pike. Picked up by Braylon Russ. Russ now in transition with Oneida down 4. Hits the trailing Pike. She'll try a long 3. And it is good. Kelsey Pike buries the 3. Cuts the game to a 1-point deficit for Oneida. 5:20 to play in the first quarter. And more pressure by the Lady Indians. Here's Keaton knocking it away. Loose basketball still. Now they're going to say it is a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Oneida Lady Indians.
Great transition right there. Russ come down and found Kelsey in transition. Great shot and knocked it down, and great defense right there right there across half court.
And those of you watching that live, you saw Kelsey was 2 steps behind the three-point line.
Shot it deep. It was deep.
So now Oneida down 1 with the basketball. Elmore on the right side. Here's Keaton driving. Bounce feed. Cross couldn't handle it. The rebound is going to be, or the deflection is going to be taken by Hazelton. Now worked into front court, Houston. Houston gets it to Atkinson. Oneida man-to-man defensively. Atkinson's pass is bounced over, and Faith Cross is going to be called for the foul here, working against Maggie Hazelton. That will be the first foul against Oneida. So obviously Cross's first foul. Here comes Analia Terry for the Lady Indians now. First substitution of the game as she's in for Faith Cross. It's going to be a 3-pointer up from Stone Memorial. It's off. Rebound is deflected and taken now by Oneida. Here in transition, Kelsey Pike has the ball knocked away, tries to give to the trailing Elmore, just missed her, and Oneida gets the turnover.
Got to slow it down a little bit. Got into the lane and didn't know what to do with it. Just be a little more patient.
Next action for the Lady Indians, and it just keeps turning up notches.
Yes.
They go to Clark Range Monday night, and we're fully expecting to bring you what we can of that game. Whatever Clark Range permits is what we'll do. Here's a turnover from Stone Memorial, and you guys will be in action for the first time.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
And Rodney Pyle has exited the building down there.
He's at York now with a good basketball team. He's going to be good this year at York.
4:25 to play first quarter. Oneida down 1 with the basketball. Lady Indians have not led in this game. Kelsey Pike in the paint. Hooks the shot up there, no good. On the rebound, it's going to be taken by Courtney Hedrick.
Oh.
And then a travel is going to be called against Addison Howard. Analia Terry providing good pressure there.
Yes, and offensively, I think we're standing too much. We need to move the basketball, try to break down the zone, get some more movement.
Halfway through the first quarter, Stone 6, Oneida 5 with the basketball here. Braylon Russ. Keaton looks free throw line. Pike now Elmore driving through, puts the shot up and gives Oneida the lead for the first time tonight. It is 7-6 Lady Indians, but Stone's trying to throw across the pressure in transition all the way down. The layup is up, no good this time from Stone's Houston, and now Oneida in transition with a 1-point lead, looking for more. Elmore driving through, hooks the shot up, good. Nice job.
Nice little spurt right there by Elmore.
4-point burst by Rachel Elmore, and Oneida leads by 3, 9-6 with the basketball here in rear court. Stone Memorial, they'll get it into front court now. Addison Howard kicks to the corner. It's a 3-pointer up and good from Stone. So we are now tied at 9. Back the other way, Lady Indians with the basketball. Russ puts up the 3, glances the iron, It's no good.
Then steals it.
Now Russ gets the steal, driving down. Layup is going to be good. So Braylon stays with it. And then we've got a timeout for Stone Memorial. We'll take the same. 3 minutes to go first quarter. Your score, Oneida 11, Stone 9.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back. Twin K Classic Coach Jacob King with us here, and Oneida leads 11-9. Coach, 3 minutes to go first quarter.
Oneida's just got to do a better job against that zone. Once we score, I think that you've seen that the pressure has hurt Stoneman more, and we've got some easy baskets. Elmore gave us a 4-point spurt right there that's helped us out a lot. We just got to be patient on offense, but yet move the basketball and get some open looks. We're standing still. Coach West will have them figured out, them girls to figure that out.
So Oneida with an 11-9 lead as we creep inside 3 minutes here in the first quarter of the Twin K Classic at the Farm. Scott Hine, it's a turnover for Stone Memorial out of a timeout in transition.
It's just that constant pressure, like I've told you during the break. Oneida's going to press a lot, and it wears on you as an offensive player, the constant pressure.
Caroline Keaton into front court, looks to Braylon Russ. Keaton working around the perimeter. This is Allie Smith in with the basketball now. Goes back cross court to Russ. Allie entered in the timeout. Try to hit Analia Terry on the baseline. Pass goes wayward, so Oneida turns it over. It will be Emily Hazelton. She entered during the timeout for Stone Memorial. She gets it into Addison Howard. Lady Panthers down 2. Keaton harassing Howard. Now Howard racing down court. Her pass deflected by Kelsey Pike. She is able to get back to it. Gets it into Emily Hazelton, who dumps it down in the paint for the two-pointer. Up and good from Courtney Hedrick, tying this game at 11. Back the other way, here's Allie Smith on the left wing. Pass back out, trying to get it to Keaton, and it kind of just flew off her hand a little high.
Just being patient. I think she's his first time into the game. She's got to get the jitters out. She'll be fine.
Been a back and forth first quarter here. 2:04 to play in the first, and here's Rachel Houston re-entering the game. So that was a quick appearance for Emily Hazelton. And now Houston to bring it in, side front court. And she'll work it in now to Hedrick around to Adkisson. Adkisson picked up by Allie Smith. Tied at 11, less than 2 to play first quarter. Howard picks it up. It goes over to Hedrick. Cross-court pass, ripped to Adkisson for 3. It's going to be off the mark. Loose basketball, battled for. Staying with it, Caroline Keaton. And then she is finally fouled here by Stone Memorial. Got to get that name. That is Lily Hinch committing the foul. That's her first. Only the second team foul. Now Oneida with the basketball in the tie game. It's Caroline Keaton for 3. It's off to the left, and it will go out and over to Stone Memorial. So the first 2 games tonight, we understand, were just marathons of a lot of fouls called.
Yeah.
Here in this one, with 1:25 to play in the first quarter, I'm probably jinxing us.
No.
Only 3.
Our girls just can't get in sync offensively. It looks like we're waiting for somebody else to do it when somebody's going to have to step up and actually do it.
So now Stone Memorial turns it over. And they will get some substitutions into the game. Looks like Taylor Guthrie will check in. Oneida with the basketball in a tie game. Lady Indians have some substitutions in as well.
Shoemaker, Elmore.
And here's a deflection and a steal for Guthrie. With 1 minute to play in the first quarter, we're tied at 11. And Guthrie's in front court, guarded here by Analia Terry. Kicks it to the corner. And now they lob it down, trying to find Hedrick. It's stolen away. Analia Terry looking to go ahead to Elmore. It's going to be deflected by the Lady Panthers. Tied at 11. Each team turning it over frequently here, and now Allie Smith's going to be called for a foul. Looks like in the transition. Is that what we had?
Yeah, I thought it was a push-off by the girl from Stone Memorial, but the ref seen something I didn't.
So the inbounds now will be to Guthrie. Now they dump it down in the paint to Houston. And back out to Guthrie. Operating as the point guard here. Analia Terry guarding her. She works left. Pass comes off to Houston. Hedrick is out high. Now she'll work down into the paint. They'd like to get it to her, I'm sure. Inside 20 seconds to play first quarter. Guthrie continues to work out top. And she's now working against Grace Shoemaker.
Great defense by Grace. 5-second call right there.
The sophomore gets the turnover against Stone Memorial, who is slated to get the ball to start the second quarter. Now Oneida with the basketball, 14 ticks left here in the first quarter, tied at 11. Allie Smith's bounce feed looking to get it to Elmore. It's going to be stolen away. Guthrie in transition. Then Smith gets it back, and she finds Elmore with 1 second to play. Elmore won't get the shot off, and that's where the first quarter will come to a close. When we return, second quarter of action. At the close of one, your score, it's Oneida 11, Stone Memorial 11.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida. Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic. Stone Memorial with the basketball as we start the second quarter. And driving for the shot here is going to be Atkinson. She now has 7. Back the other way, Oneida can't knock it down, and Hedrick comes up with a loose basketball. For Oneida, it's Elmore, Terry, Shoemaker, Cross, and Allie Smith. Here in the paint, Hedrick. Her pass deflected, but it's out on the left wing for a three that rattles and is good from Rachel Houston. 16-11 now is the lead for Stone Memorial as they get the first 5 here in the second quarter. And now a turnover, loose basketball. Elmore gets it back out to Allie Smith. So Oneida down 5 here in the first minute of the second quarter. And here's Terry working to Grace Shoemaker. Shoemaker driving through, bounce feed, Cross makes the catch, puts up the 2,
nice pass.
And it's good. On the assist. Cross's first points of the game, cuts it to 16-13. And back the other way. Faith Cross applying the pressure. And here it will be Stone Memorial to bring it inside front court. They lead 16-13. To work it in, Addison Howard. Bounce feed goes down to the corner. They try to get into Hedrick. It sails long, and Grace Shoemaker comes up with it. Shoemaker in transition, slows at the top of the key. Now backing up. Grace looks left side. That's Caroline Keaton with the basketball. Kelsey Pike back on the floor now. 6.5 to play in the first half. Oneida down 3. Pike down in the right corner. Oneida will work it around the perimeter. Keaton with the bounce feed. Shoemaker looks over to Analia Terry, who steps over. Her pass is going to be deflected and stolen away by Atkinson, who'll take it all the way to the other end and lay it off the glass. Good. It's 18-13, Stone Memorial. Atkinson now with 9 points to lead the way. In front court, Analia Terry and the Lady Indians trail by 5. 2-3 zone continuing by Stone Memorial as we're inside 6 minutes to play in the first half. Here's a pass, and Oneida's passes are
They're not crisp. They're not seeing the help side. You got to fake a pass to make a pass against the zone.
Here's Hedrick with the turnaround shot. She can't get it to fall, and then she commits a foul.
I think there's some opportunities for our guards to penetrate that zone a little bit, and we're not doing it. Maybe Coach West will see it, and hopefully we'll start doing it and breaking that zone down.
Braylon Russ returns to the floor. She has 2 of Oneida's 13. And Caroline Keaton will bring it into front court. So Keaton, Shoemaker, Russ, Elmore, and Kelsey Pike now for the Lady Indians. Down 5, 5.5 to play, first half. Now a 1-3-1 zone from the Lady Panthers. Shoemaker driving in. Now the bounce feed, Kelsey Pike goes to work, driving around her defender, laying it off the glass, good. Pike now with 7 of Oneida's 15. And back the other way, this is going to be Stone. Nice pass into front court, can't get the shot to fall. Ball's loose, picked up here by Braylon Russ. Oneida down 3 with the basketball in transition. Russ tries to go between 2 defenders. The ball's knocked away. Elmore gets a hand on it, and with her elbow twisting backward is able to force a jump ball and keep possession for the Lady Indians.
Great hustle by Elmore. Russ got to slow down just a little bit in transition and make the extra pass, not try to go into a double team, and that's what happened. We had a turnover. Luckily, we got it back.
Caroline Keaton with the basketball. 2-3 zone now again from the Lady Panthers. Keaton shades to the right side. Now they work it back to Elmore. Free throw line, Shoemaker is working. Now a cross-court pass, Kelsey Pike over there. She's going to back up on the left wing. Now takes a run near the elbow to the baseline, lays it off the glass, good.
Nice move. She was patient. She penetrated. Something good happened. 9
points for Kelsey, and Oneida now down 1. 4:25 to play, and this is Howard being worked by Russ as she gets it up court. Howard kicks it to the right corner. Here's a three-pointer up, short. Rebound comes off long, and Stone is able to keep possession. Atkinson looks to Howard. Now through back out to the right wing. The three-pointer is going to be up and no good a second time here for Hinch. And now it's Elmore in transition. Oneida down 1, a chance to take the lead here in this second quarter. The driving shot by Keaton won't go, and the rebound is going to be picked away here by Maggie Hazelton. And Howard will bring it into front court inside 4 minutes to play in the first half. Hinch back now to Rachel Houston. Over to the corner, Howard with the basketball. Picked up here by Russ. Howard turns, had a cutter, couldn't hit it, and then gives a fadeaway three-point shot up and no good from Katie Atkinson. Rebound is Kelsey Pike, and here she is in transition, looking down court for Russ for the lay-in.
Good job.
Kelsey with the assist, and Braylon Russ with the 2 to give Oneida now a 19-18 lead. Back the other way, Hinch with the basketball. It's loose. Howard picks it up, drives, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound, Grace Shoemaker comes away with it. Lady Indians on a little bit of a run here. Shoemaker's bounce feed ahead to Russ. She'll put up the 3. It glances no good. The rebound, Kelsey Pike was about to pull it in, but Maggie Hazelton swiped it out of bounds out of her hands. Hedrick returns for Stone Memorial. Allie Smith comes in for Shoemaker. Shoemaker did a nice job in her time on the floor.
Yes, she did.
Oneida with a 1-point lead, 3:03 to play. Here's the inbounds to Russ. Her pass now, Allie Smith. Inside 3 in the first half, 19-18 Oneida. Shoemaker's still out
in the game, yes.
Elmore came off.
Yes.
So Shoemaker. Bounce feed, Russ driving among 2 defenders, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound, Hedrick peels it away, gets to Addison Howard.
They may got away with a little bump right there.
Howard goes to Hinch. Back to Howard, driving down, and we're going to have a reach-in foul possibly here. Allie Smith might pick up her second. Maybe just not moving the feet there.
Yeah, that's what it was. But I thought on the other end, I thought Russ got bumped on that shot. No call.
Well, they called Caroline Keaton for that one.
On this end?
Yeah. He signaled 2. The inbounds is to Hedrick. Now back to Atkinson. She'll drive left. Oneida might have got away with a little contact there. And now with the basketball, Addison Howard. Howard dumps it off left side. Hazelton puts up the jumper. Good. Maggie Hazelton puts up the 2, and Stone regains a 1-point lead, 20-19. Back the other way, Russ to Caroline Keaton. 2 minutes to play, first half. Stone Memorial leads Oneida 20-19. Here's Kelsey Pike, a deep three. Glides up there, no good. Rebound is going to be deflected by Stone and taken now by Addison Howard in transition. She'll get into front court, loses the handle on it. Faith Cross goes to the floor, gets it to Russ. Russ bounce feet ahead. Allie Smith takes it to the hoop for the lay-in.
Basketball. Good hustle.
Good transition by the Lady Indians to a 1-point lead with 1:40 to play here in the first half. Making that turnover hurt. This is Hinch with the basketball. She came off the bench but has been out on the court for quite some time. Braylon Russ picks up her first, only the fourth team foul on Oneida, and there's only been 3 on Stone Memorial here in this first half.
Good, clean basketball game, and I think, Tim, right now the Lady Indians look pretty good in transition. It's when they get a score and set up their defense, we get stagnant on offense. And
deflection by Keaton, knocked ahead to Russ, trying to save it back in to the corner. Caroline Keaton hustles over for it, couldn't get to it. That's good work by the ladies.
Yes. It's our ball.
Okay. If they say so. Keaton's going to bring it in bounds here. Maybe they deflected it. He had a better look than I did, probably. Kelsey Pike gets it to Caroline Keaton. They were trying to get Russ free on the right side. Instead, they get Allie Smith left wing for 3. It glances, no good. Might have been a push off there.
They got it.
Yeah, Braylon Russ gets the rebound, but it's because she kind of pushed off to get it. Thought she got away with it.
Our girls look better transition in the half court. We got to start moving the basketball and penetrating.
Yeah. Analia Terry checks in for Oneida. And here on the inbounds, Allie Smith almost got the steal. They're contesting everything.
Yes, they are. They're playing hard defensively.
21-20, Oneida leading by 1 here in the first half, about 1:16 to play. And now it's going to be Addison Howard lobbing it in. Hedrick comes up with it, guarded here in rear court by Kelsey Pike. They get it back to Addison Howard, and now she'll race up the right side as we close in on a minute. She gets the pass to Hazelton, won't go. Rebound Hedrick, turning, shoots it up there, no good. Rebound Kelsey Pike. Oneida by 1, and now Pike in transition. Working to the right side. Bounce feed baseline, Analia Terry. Pike flashes down low. Terry gets in a bad spot and gets tied up by Katie Atkinson here. Jump ball will give it to Stone Memorial. Lady Panthers bring it in down a point with 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. This is going to be Howard working against Caroline Keaton into front court. Pass goes left side now to the corner. Here with the basketball, Katie Atkinson looks over to Maggie Hazelton. They try to get into Hedrick. It's poked away by Kelsey Pike. Loose basketball. Caroline Keaton saves it to Analia Terry. Now in transition, it's going to be Cross up the right side, back to Keaton. 25 seconds on the first half clock. Oneida slated to get the ball to start the second half, and they have possession with a 1-point lead. Getting it to Faith Cross. Jump stop shot won't go. Rebound is going to be pulled in here by Maggie Hazelton. Now in transition with it, Katie Atkinson. 13 seconds in the first half. Addison Howard. Is she clock aware here with 9, 8, 7 seconds? Howard picks up the dribble, hands it off. They work it around right side. This is going to be Katie Atkinson driving for the 2-pointer. It is good at the buzzer, and Stone will take a 1-point lead to the locker room. So we go to halftime, and we take the break as we tell you the score. It is the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers 22, the Oneida Lady Indians 21.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic here at the farm. Later tonight, you'll see both the Lady Highlanders and the Highlanders in action. There will be about an hour-and-a-half break after the conclusion of our game, and then those two games will return. Rick Keaton will have them for you live streaming here tonight, so you can look forward to that. Here in this one, our first basketball game of the 21-22 season, the Oneida Lady Indians trail 22-21 at the half. The scoring first for the Lady Panthers of Stone Memorial, who have 22. It's 9 points for Katie Adkison. Rachel Houston with 5, and 4 points each, Courtney Hedrick and Maggie Hazelton for their 22. For Oneida, 21 points, led by Kelsey Pike. She has 9, including a three-pointer. She's 2 for 2 from the line. 4 points each, Rachel Elmore and Braylon Russ, and 2 points each, Faith Cross and Allie Smith. So Oneida down 1. Coach Jacob King's been with us here throughout this first half, and the Oneida Indians will be back in action for the first time Monday night at Clark Range. But tell me, you're going to miss these games. What is is there a purpose, like these first 3 games, you got these play days and things, what are you going to miss out on that the Lady Indians are benefiting from here and getting to play these 3 games?
Just game experience, getting to play, suit up, actually get to play a game. We would have been here today. It wasn't because the football was still playing. It was because, Zeb Spradlin got a concussion a couple weeks ago on a play day and has not got released. And we only had 6 kids, and that's hard to play. I mean, when you got a full team, it's hard enough playing 2 games in one day. And we didn't get to go to Pickett County. But the main thing you miss right here is just getting some experience, going against somebody else, somebody wearing a different color jersey. But I think our guys – the 7 that they'll be ready to play Monday night, and our football guys will get to play some, but they're only going to have 1 practice. I know they're heartbroken. They put a lot into their season and wanted to win last night. They all did, and it'll take them a day or 2 to get going, but we'll have to have them at minute and 2 spurts here Monday night. But we're looking forward to playing, and I'm looking forward to it. It's almost depressing knowing that we should be playing today and not getting to.
Now, tell folks a little bit. I know we talked about it when we interviewed you in football, but for those, the basketball folks here, talk a little bit about the change in the district this year.
Okay. A change in the region too. Our region now is pretty much our district of last year, except for Greenback and TSD. Our new district now will be us, Sunbright, Watburg, Coalfield, and Oliver Springs. Oliver Springs got everybody back from last year. They're going to be a pretty good basketball team, but it's a short district, and we only got 8 games, but it's a little bit different. The only thing good about the new thing is we got to step out and play some other people, like the Pickett counties. We tried to, Cosby, Campbell County. The other good thing about it is when we go to region play, we ain't got to worry about going to Chattanooga no more. We're going to Harriman, so a little bit better, but like I said, district games really matter because you don't have many of them this year.
Right. Well, it looks like they're trying to accelerate the start of this one, but the teams aren't out yet. We're going to take a quick break for our sponsors. When we come back, Oneida and Stone will resume their second half. Oneida trails. It's Stone 22, Oneida 21.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca. Open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back, folks. The basketball 21-22 season getting underway. You see the score there. We're getting ready to go to the third quarter with Stone Memorial leading Oneida 22-21. It was a back-and-forth battle in that first half. Both teams playing hard. It's the second game of the day for both teams, and they didn't get quite the full 10-minute halftime.
No, they didn't. I'm sure both coaches are probably not happy about that.
Oneida will start with the basketball. Here as the third quarter begins, it's Caroline Keaton, and now the Lady Indians heading right to left as you view this here. Josh Akers, our cameraman here tonight, as we bring you the pictures, the live stream of the Twin K Classic. It's Elmore, Keaton, Cross, Pike, and Russ starting the second half for Oneida as Pike gets into the paint and is going to be drawn to a stop here and traveling for Stone Memorial starting the second half. Addison Howard, Maggie Hazelton, Katie Atkinson,
Turnover.
Courtney Hedrick, and Rachel Houston. What happened?
Stepped in bounds with the basketball, so turnover, the Indians get it back underneath their own goal.
Caroline Keaton will bring it in. They lost Kelsey Pike momentarily to the corner. She fakes the pass, drives, banks it off the glass, and the Lady Indians regain the lead now, 23-22, and continue the pressure. With the basketball, Addison Howard using that elbow to clear a little space, coming up the right sideline, and the ball's tapped away. You never would have done something like that when you played, right?
Never.
I couldn't even dribble, so, I mean, you know. Here's the bounce feed in. Hedrick going to try the shot, and it's no good, but she draws the foul. And it will be against Faith Cross. For Faith, that is her second, so we're going to see Courtney Hedrick to the line. Oh, no, not fouled in the act of shooting. Sorry. They're going to bring it in under the basket. Down one, Stone Memorial. Hedrick drawing a lot of attention. They want to get it into her. Instead, they're going to get it into Maggie Hazelton. She can't get the shot to fall, and now Oneida has the 1-point lead and the ball. Kelsey Pike now working out top with it. Goes to Caroline Keaton on the right wing. You talked about it, a little stagnant for the Lady Indians here against this zone. You're doing them a favor. Free throw line, Faith Cross drives in, kicks it out to Kelsey Pike. We've played a minute of the third quarter. Oneida leads 23-22. Here's Elmore driving through. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Russ. Fadeaway hook in the paint, won't go. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Rachel Houston. And now in transition, Addison Howard nearly loses the basketball. Gets it back to Houston, down to the corner. It's going to be Hazelton back out to Howard. Howard's pass fired and stolen. Tapped and intercepted here by Faith Cross. She'll get it ahead to Caroline Keaton. Now over to Elmore on the right side. Keaton reversing around to Kelsey Pike.
Can't leave her open.
She puts up the three, and it's good. Kelsey Pike knocks down the three-pointer, whistles, and a timeout. We'll take the break. Your score, it is Oneida 26, Stone Memorial 22.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic. I appreciate Jacob King here. Now, this is not his job, but he's here doing it anyway because the people that are supposed to be here aren't, Jake.
Yeah, Mark Matthews should be here running this thing for you so you can actually call the basketball game.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's going to be some kind of suspension or something for him. Stone Memorial out of a timeout. They work with the basketball against turned-up pressure from the Lady Indians here. Oneida just in their face everywhere they turn.
Yes.
6:11 to play in the third. It's knocked out of bounds in front court. Stone will bring it inside front. Addison Howard. Her pass is stolen away. Kelsey Pike takes it all the way down. Shot is going to be blocked away here by Katie Atkinson. And for Stone, they're going to get Lily Hinch in. Now, Hinch came in the second quarter. She provided really good minutes off the bench and kind of kept herself out there for the Lady Panthers.
Yes, she did. She didn't make no mistakes. She didn't hurt the team. Played good defense.
Pike steps back for a deep three, and it is good. Well, in case they hadn't figured out, it's going to have to, last time it caused the coach to call a timeout. If he's going to do that every time she hits a three, he might be in trouble. Shot is up, no good. On the rebound, Hedrick over the back. Braylon Russ gets position, and Courtney Hedrick comes over the back. Oneida now with a 7-point lead. It's the biggest lead either team has had.
Yeah, Kelsey's exerted herself more into the offensive side of the basketball. And like I said, our guards still need to penetrate a little bit more but make the right decisions once they get in the lane.
Taylor Guthrie back into the game. Here's Elmore driving. Bounce feed. Russ drives, draws a crowd, kicks it to Elmore. And the ball nearly knocked away. Rachel recovers. Her pass is going to be deflected and goes to the floor for a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Stone Memorial. With 5:28 to play in the third, Oneida leads 29-22. Lady Panthers trying to work it in rear court. Finally, Guthrie pops open to get the inbounds. She'll bring it into front court. Oneida man-to-man defensively. Pass to the corner. They try to work it into Hedrick. Deflected by Kelsey Pike. And then Faith Cross as it's deflected out of bounds. 5:18 to play in the third.
The Lady Indians have turned it up, the pressure, a lot more this second half.
Well, they haven't allowed any points in the second half, but here's a dangerous look. The three is up, no good. Rebound is tipped out, touched last by Stone. So, yeah, we've almost played 3 minutes of the third quarter. Oneida has put up 8 points, and they've allowed none.
Yeah, the constant pressure wears on you, and especially your second game.
Caroline Keaton into front court. Bounce feed ahead to Faith Cross. Trying to go baseline, Braylon Russ. Russ back out, Kelsey Pike for three. No good. Rebound is going to be taken here by Lily Hinch. Hinch's pass, trying to get it cross court. Couldn't communicate there with Guthrie properly, and they turned it over. Again, those of you who may have just joined us, Stone Memorial a year ago, this was a 24-win team, and they participated in the sectionals, as did the Lady Indians.
Yes.
Oneida works with the basketball with a 7-point lead here in the third. Elmore to Keaton. Keaton will drive, kicks it over to Russ, and now it's going to be Elmore driving for the layup. Nice take. Boy, we didn't get to see Elmore last year. She dealt with injuries most of the year, and this is the first time I've gotten to see her play.
Yes.
Helps Oneida to a 9-point lead. Back the other way, Hinch for three, and it's good. Lily Hinch. And it's a 6-point game, and then Oneida in transition, too far on the lead pass and a turnover. 31-25, Oneida by 6.
Elmore, was she eligible last year?
Was that what it was?
I think so.
Okay,
That's where she transferred.
Gotcha.
I think she actually got eligible for the sub-state game, but hadn't played all year.
All right, so now, I know this. It's good to see her.
Yes, it is. She's me and Coach West talked about her after the play day, and she's going to make a difference as she gets more confident and enjoys playing the game.
Faith Cross picks up the foul, shooting foul. So Hedrick will shoot the first 2 free throws for Stone Memorial tonight, and the first of which is good. Makes it a 5-point game now. 31-26. Second free throw is no good. And now Oneida turns it over.
Unforced turnovers.
Yep. Halfway through the third quarter, it's a 31-26 lead. You know, I'm keeping the score and calling the game. I've got 31-26. Ben Garrett down there on the scoreboard, and he hasn't got the point on for Stone Memorial. I mean, what does that say? We better not talk about it. He might get mad.
He might.
Hinch drives, puts the 2-pointer up, no good. Now he got the point on there. I'm sure somebody corrected him. I won't be shy about doing that. Caroline Keaton into front court. Here's Kelsey Pike driving baseline, running
good.
One-hander is up and good. Pike knocks down the 2, and she has a 10-point third quarter going. And
good
here
defense.
Is a steal by Allie Smith, and then she's fouled. 7-point lead for Oneida. Matches their biggest lead of the game. And the foul will be against Taylor Guthrie, her first, team second of the half.
You know, we talked about it, Tim, about Pike being more aggressive, and this game she has been, especially this third quarter.
She has 19 of Oneida's 33. Elmore will bring it in from the baseline. You're correct on that assessment. But on the inbounds, it's going to be a steal for Stone Memorial, and Katie Atkinson brings it into front court. Pass goes back out to Addison Howard. Oneida still man-to-man defensively, applying pressure. They try to get into Hedrick. Pike knocks it away. Russ has it. She brings it in transition. Braylon crossing over, trying to get it back to Kelsey Pike. And it's going to be deflected into rear court by Atkinson. Deflected again. Allie Smith comes away with it. Oneida's got numbers here. Smith looks over to Pike, free throw line. She steps up for the jumper that rattles gently good. 12-point third quarter for Kelsey. Oneida leads by 9, biggest lead of the game, 35-26. Here's Analia Terry going to be called. A little aggressive on the defensive posture there, I guess. Oneida 35, Stone 26. And Stone will bring it inside front court. You're watching Oneida basketball on the I8 Sports Network here at the Twin K Classic. Elmore is there for the steal, takes it all the way to the other end, banks it off the glass good, and now the Lady Indians have opened up a double-digit lead. 37-26 is the score. The inbounds is going to be a turnover. And I think you're seeing some fatigue, too.
Yes, constant pressure. They're getting tired, which both teams are getting tired because this is Oneida's second game. And Coach West, I'm sure, pressed the whole game last time.
Analia Terry brings it into Rachel Elmore. 2-3 zone for Stone. Elmore starts right, bounce feed over to the left to Allie Smith, back to Elmore. 2.5 to play third quarter. Faith Cross looks out to Shoemaker. Grace Shoemaker skip pass. Allie Smith looks down. Analia Terry makes a move in the post, kicks it out to Elmore for 3. It glances the iron, no good. Rebound, Hedrick is going to come away with it. 2 defenders tried to deflect it, but just too strong on the rebound.
Good look. This didn't fall. That was a good look.
Back the other way, Hinch. Nice bounce feed. And then they get it to the corner for a three-pointer that is up and good for Katie Atkinson. Atkinson now with 12 points. If my scorekeeping's right, and it probably isn't.
Because you don't have your normal help.
That's right. Mark Matthews' fault. Analia Terry with the 2 at the other end for Oneida. Opens back up to a double-digit lead, 39-29, with 1:40 to play in the third quarter. Katie Atkinson with the basketball and 1.5 to go here in the third. Loses the handle on it. It's stolen away by Faith Cross, and she'll take it in transition. All the way down with the left hand off the glass. It rolls no good. Rebound, contested, and Stone is going to come away with it. Now they've got a chance in transition, and they'll pitch it out to Katie Atkinson for 3. It glances the iron, no good. Rebound, Analia Terry clears it away to Elmore. Elmore in front court. It's going to be deflected away. Still a loose basketball trickling into rear court. Elmore gets one of those floor burns to keep Stone Memorial from getting an easy lay-in there. I don't know. I'd probably made a business decision, but she just goes and...
That's why you're up here, not down there, right, Tim?
There's many reasons I'm not down there and never was. You've seen it. A minute to go in the third. It's 39-29, Oneida by 10. Stone with the basketball. Faith Cross with a little swipe. Don't hold that basketball in front of me. She knocks it out of there. Kelsey Pike returns to the floor inside a minute to play in the third quarter. 39-29. And it will be Rachel Houston to bring it in from the baseline. Houston's pass deflected by Faith Cross. Grace Shoemaker out ahead to Allie Smith. She'll take it in for the layup. No good, but she draws the foul. I think it's going to be Taylor Guthrie picking up her second foul. And it will be. So going to the line for 2 tosses, Allie Smith. 52 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Smith's free throw is good, and that matches Oneida's biggest lead of 11. She'll have a second free throw. This one, no good. Rebound. Faith Cross comes up with it. Kicks it out to Analia Terry, and she finds Kelsey Pike. 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. Oneida slated to get the ball to start the fourth, and they get the skip pass over to Kelsey Pike. She fakes the pass, drives baseline with a defender battering her. She doesn't get the shot to fall, but Rachel Houston's going to be called for the foul. And now Kelsey Pike will step to the free throw line for a pair of tosses as Oneida's beginning to work themselves to the free throw line here in these late moments of the third.
Well, they started attacking the basket like we talked about, penetrating, and they've got some calls this half.
The free throw from Pike is good. Gives Oneida a 41-29 lead. Gives her a 13-point third quarter. Make it 14, my goodness. 23 points on the night for number 23. 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Whistle and what do we got, a hand check foul?
Yes.
Push foul. It's going to go against Grace Shoemaker. Be her first, team fourth. Oneida with a 13-point lead. And Stone will bring it in to Taylor Guthrie. Guthrie's bounce feed batted away by Analia Terry. Shoemaker is going to go to the floor and tie it up. So Oneida will get it now instead of to start the fourth.
Let's see if we're smarter right here with this clock situation where we wasn't in the first half and gave up the 2 points to be down by 1.
Ball is in Kelsey Pike's hands as she brings it forward. We tick inside 20 seconds in the third quarter. Oneida with a 13-point lead, and Pike against this 2-3 zone. They're laying back momentarily. Now they come out to greet her with Guthrie. She drives right with 8, 7, 6 seconds. She pulls up for the jumper. Good. Pike knocks it down, and now Stone just trying to get it in. They won't get a shot off.
Good quarter.
Absolutely. The end of the third quarter, and it's a 15-point third quarter for Kelsey Pike, and Oneida has a 15-point lead.
Yes.
Your score, Oneida 44 and Stone Memorial 29.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic. We will move to the fourth quarter here. Oneida with a 15-point lead. They trail by 1 at the half. Coach Jacob King with us.
The defensive pressure was the thing, and we got more opportunities out fast break. Plus, Coach Marv West made an adjustment and put Kelsey at the top of the zone, run a little back screen for her and gave her more opportunities, and she got hot in that quarter.
15 points for her in the quarter. Oneida outscored Stone 23-7. The defense was as much of the story.
Yes, it was, and they're not going to slack up. Oneida's played great defense in this second half.
Keaton, Pike, Terry, Cross, and Smith for Oneida. And for Stone, they'll put up a three-pointer that is no good. Following the shot was Houston. It was a shot from Atkinson. Houston couldn't come up with it, and now Oneida brings it down in transition back to Kelsey Pike. With 7:35 to go in this one, Oneida leads 44-29. Keaton to Smith. Free throw line, Terry out to Kelsey Pike, wide open for three. They slough off.
Leave her open.
My goodness. 18 second half points, 27 on the night. And Oneida leads now by 18.
Yes.
And they continue to pressure full court man here and bringing it into front court, Rachel Houston. And we're going to have a foul that wasn't called in the first three quarters called here on Analia Terry. That happens.
Yes, it does.
7:10 to go. And Stone will bring it in to Addison Howard. Howard has it knocked away by Caroline Keaton, but a foul ensues. And so now Stone will be in the bonus for the final 7:07 to play in this one. Just a reminder, next broadcast of Oneida comes up Monday night from Clark Range. What time's the start on that one?
I believe it's 7 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
For the girls' game.
So a late night in Middle Tennessee.
Good thing about it is there's no school next week, so.
Here's a two-pointer up from Addison Howard, and it's good. That was close to three-point range, but she must have had a toe on the line. Back the other way, Kelsey Pike with the basketball to Keaton. Back to Pike, and they drop off her, and she puts up a deep three. This one a little bit too long. Rebound deflected and taken by Addison Howard. 6.5 to play. Howard tries to get it ahead, and
Good
the ball
hustle.
is knocked loose. And there's Lady Indians. Anytime the ball is possibly loose, Lady Indians going after it on the floor. The hustle just seem to want it more sometimes.
Yes, they are. And,
Keaton.
And you know, one thing that I've watched, and I've not said anything about, is our defensive rebounding. Coach West does not have a true post player, and I thought we've controlled the boards for the most part, especially in the second half.
47-31. Oneida by 16, and with the basketball, Caroline Keaton. Looks over to Kelsey Pike on the right side. Back to Caroline. So next up for Oneida will be those Clark Range Lady Buffaloes, who all-time 3 wins. That's it. Here's a step-back jumper from Kelsey Pike off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled in by Courtney Hedrick. And you're having to play at their place. It's always a tough ask.
Tough place there. Tough place to play. Good atmosphere. Got that old-time field gym, and it's fun. It's fun to play there. It was as a player. It's just something about it, something about the history. You know, I'm sure Coach West might have a different opinion than that on some nights, but his girls are young, and you know, I'm sure Coach Rogers over there will throw pressure at them and try to get them rattled. They just got to keep composed and keep playing hard defensively.
Foul on Caroline Keaton, her third. Addison Howard will be at the line to shoot 1 and 1. Stone down 16. The free throw no good. Rebound Grace Shoemaker, who just was inserted into the lineup. Bounce feed ahead to Braylon Russell. What's the scout? Is Clark Range as strong as usual? I know the twins are gone.
The twins are gone.
It's a big loss.
I don't know. You know, the boys got a new coach even from last year. It'll be these guys' third coach in 3 years, and you know, I'll watch some film on them tonight and tomorrow, and we'll get ready to prepare for them on Monday. I'm sure Coach West will do the same.
5:29 and ticking in this one. Oneida with a 16-point edge. Stone works it for an open 3, and it is going to be no good. Glancing iron, but Hedrick's there for the rebound, and she may get the 3 the old-fashioned way as Courtney Hedrick back up and in for the 2. And the foul will be against Grace Shoemaker. That's her second. Hedrick will have a free throw.
I just talked about boxing out well, and we give up an and 1 off a second chance point.
Hedrick's free throw won't fall. Long rebound. Grace Shoemaker is there to pick it up. She'll bring it into front court. And then we also mentioned, I think, the turnaround Tuesday night. Oneida will be home against Harriman. Here's Kelsey Pike with a nice move. What is that move called? What would you call that?
Step through, Euro step maybe.
See, that's why Mark wouldn't have known that. He would have had no clue. He would have said, I don't know. He'd have called it a 2-step or something. It's a 16-point lead for Oneida. Here's a timeout. We'll take the break. Your score with 4:54 to play in this one. It's Oneida 49, Stone Memorial 33.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Did you get Analia Terry's 15-foot jumper?
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic. First ever live stream from the Twin K Classic. First live stream of Oneida basketball here for IH Sports.
I'm glad I'm a part of it. I wish I'd have been a part of it actually getting to play today, but at least I'm a part of it.
That's exactly right.
Thanks for inviting me.
When the history books are written on this thing, your name's going to be there. Rick Keaton and his crew will be on. After this game, there's going to be a break of about an hour and a half, and then they'll be on for a couple of games tonight. The Lady Highlanders and the Highlanders. Kelsey Pike is going to be called for a travel.
I don't know about that one either.
It looked like a possible trip, but I don't know that it was initiated by Stone. So
constant
the call
pressure.
wasn't made.
Turnover.
That was Caroline Keaton and Braylon Russ in the face of Addison Howard. with 4:49 to go, and Oneida leading by 16. The inbounds, here's Caroline Keaton. Pike with the basketball. She'll look to Shoemaker. Skip past there, open Pike up for another look at the three, and it's good. Kelsey Pike knocks down the three-pointer, and Oneida leads 52-33, a 19-point edge, and then a whistle against the Lady Indians.
Puts Stone on the line.
Yep, stops the clock. Braylon Russ whistled for her third. So it will be a 1-1. Addison Howard, she's 0 for 1 from the line tonight, and that was on a front end of a 1-1. This free throw is good. So Howard knocks this one down, earns another as Rachel Elmore returns to the floor. Addison Howard will have a second free throw. 4:29 to play. This one's short. Rebound is going to be Grace Shoemaker. Ahead to Elmore on the right side. She'll back it off, gives to the trailing Pike on the left side. Russ posting down low. But Hedrick was there. Now they go to Elmore, who drives through. Hedrick blocks the shot, gets the loose basketball, and fires it out to Addison Howard. Howard's harassed but able to fire into front court, and now Stone tries to dump it down. It was a good idea. Yeah. Rachel Houston was alone under the basket. Pass just a little too hot coming in.
Yeah, probably should have hit her a little earlier and took that dribble and tried to sling a one-arm pass, and it went out of bounds. But, again, it's that constant pressure that the Lady Indians have forced Stone into a lot of turnovers this second half.
4 minutes to play. Oneida leads 52-34. Elmore, Shoemaker trying to get it to Cross, who does a little
nice move.
Jump stop on the baseline, lays it off the glass for two. And Oneida expands the lead now to 54-34. Back the other way, a three-pointer up from Stone, short. Rebound, Faith Cross is there for it. And she will circle out and get it to Rachel Elmore. 3:30 to play. Lady Indians closing in on their first win of this 21-22 basketball season. Elmore starts right, goes back left. And we're going to have 3 seconds. The official has tuned up his game here as the lead has expanded. Nothing wrong with that. 3:22 to go. Save the complaints for when it matters, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There'll be plenty later on.
Yes, there will be.
Stone Memorial works with it now to Maggie Hazelton. Now down to the right corner, bounce feed in. Hedrick goes off her hands, no good. Rebound is going to be Shoemaker. Firing out ahead, Braylon Russ makes the catch and makes the lay-in. The assist from Grace Shoemaker and Braylon Russ with her 6th point of the night. No, not his biggest lead of the game, now 22. Inside 3 minutes to play as the inbounds pass for Hedrick is deflected out by Oneida. And Aaliyah Terry returns to the floor. Kelsey Pike will exit. And Coach West looks like he's kind of saying, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
A little more aggression.
We talked about it, and she has been, especially in this second half. And which Coach West made some adjustments, moved her to the top of the zone, set a back pick for her, and got her some open looks. And I'm telling you, if Kelsey Pike's open, she's going to make it.
I've got her with a 22-point second half, 31 on the night. And here is Hedrick at the free throw line. Courtney Hedrick's first free throw is good. She was fouled in the act of shooting. She'll have a second with 2:45 to play. Toss is good. Back to a 20-point game. Here's Elmore into front court with 2:40 and ticking in this contest. Elmore's bounce feed is going to be advanced upon and stolen away by Houston, and then she's fouled in transition by
Probably
Shoemaker.
Not a bad foul. Make her earn it from the line. Going to be an easy layup.
2:37 to play, 56-36. And Rachel Houston to the line for Stone Memorial. Toss is no good. Quite a few here, but I'd say in another hour.
It'll probably be packed and rocking in here.
Yeah, the farm will be in full force as the Lady Highlanders and Highlanders get into action. It is 56-37 on that second make from Courtney Hedrick. And now Here's a turnover for the Lady Indians. Stone Memorial will bring it the other way. So now, talking about Tuesday night when Harriman comes in, did McCullum sign, or is he committed? Did I see?
I thought he just got offered by Ole Miss.
Okay, there's an Ole Miss offer. Yep. Here's a three from Guthrie that is good and makes it 56-40 with 2:01 to play. So Stone chipping close.
Yes, I'm hoping that the Lady Indians will move it around, get a good shot, not force nothing, try to get some of this time off the clock and enjoy that first victory of the season.
Terry with the basketball. It's going to be a turnover here, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow. We'll give it to Stoke.
But this is good. This is good experience for these girls. They need to learn how to play when Kelsey's not on the floor. You know, there are going to be times in the season where she may get a quick third foul in the first half, and they're going to have to learn to play without her.
Ooh, Hinch for three. Going to make this thing interesting.
And
a
here
timeout
comes Kelsey
called.
and Keaton back in the game.
Coach West takes the timeout. We'll take the same. 1:36 to play. It is Oneida 56, Stone Memorial 43.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic. Hey, we've heard from Mark Matthews.
Yes.
Jamie has confiscated his phone. I don't know what he did to get in trouble, but you have to do that sometimes with somebody like Mark. He doesn't always color inside the lines like he's supposed to.
Hopefully he'll be back Monday and be back in his normal spot, and I'll be on mine on the sidelines.
With a minute and a half to play in this one, Oneida by 13 out of a timeout. Braylon Russ with the basketball. Stone extending that zone here. Trying to put some pressure on the ball. Trying to close in a little closer. They've trailed by as much as 22. They've cut it down to 13 in the closing moments. Oneida returns most of the starters to the floor just to kind of wind this one out. Kelsey Pike drives, tries to draw some contact from Hedrick. A little late whistle, but she got the whistle, and she will go to the line for two tosses as Courtney Hedrick picks up her third foul. So Kelsey, thought her knot was done earlier. A few turnovers later, she gets a chance at some more points here. Pike's first free throw is on the way and good. Makes it 57-43. By the way, she's 5 for 5 from the line so far tonight.
And you just jinxed her.
Boy.
That's something Mark Matthews
I
would
know.
do.
Yeah, and when he sees that, don't think he's not going to bring it up. So back the other way here with the basketball. Hinch driving baseline. Puts it up there, no good. The follow by Hedrick is going to be good. And with 45 seconds to play, we've got a 12-point game. Keaton into front court to Braylon Russ. Back now to Keaton. Starts left. Ball is knocked into rear court by Stone, and now Caroline Keaton driving through with 30 seconds to play. Trying to take this clock down. Kelsey Pike at the free throw line. Back out to Braylon Russ, and there is going to be a foul. Russ will go to the free throw line for 1 and 1, I think. Yep, that's the 7th foul. Oneida by 12. And Braylon Russ stands in for the front end of a 1 and 1. Free throw is on the way and good for Braylon. That gives her 7 points in the game. Gives Oneida a 58-45 lead. Second free throw, good. 8 points for Braylon, and now Stone will bring it in down 14. 24 seconds to play in this one. And it's going to be Guthrie into front court. She looks over to Houston. Houston dumps it off to Hazelton. Back over to Hinch, driving through, scooping the shot up, no good, but she draws a foul. Keaton will pick up her 4th. And Lily Hinch will go to the free throw line for a pair of tosses. She's got 6 points, a pair of threes here in the late going of the second half. She'll have 2 free throws here, first of which is no good. They called that on Elmore, actually, once they sorted it out. 14-point game. Second free throw from Hinch is good. So it's a 13-point game. 59-46 and 10 seconds to go, and the Lady Indians will have that first win of the season. Keaton into front court. Pass comes over to Elmore. Back to Keaton. She'll cradle it, and this clock will expire. And it goes final. Oneida gets the win, their first win of the season. They dropped to, or they moved to 1-2 now on the season. And we'll talk more about that. We're going to take a break for our sponsors, come back with the scoring, and a few more words from Coach Jacob King, and then Coach Marv West will be in a few moments. Your score and the final in this one is Oneida 59, Stone Memorial 46.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Twin K Classic. The Oneida Lady Indians 1-1 in this Twin K Classic, but they pick up that first win. You see it there over Stone Memorial, 59-46. The final in this one, as Oneida trailed at the half by 1, but come out with a strong second half, not only offensively, with Kelsey Pike uncorking a little bit more in the second half, but defensively Oneida very strong in that second half. So the scoring for Stone Memorial, 13 points for Courtney Hedrick, 12 points for Katie Atkinson, 6 points for Lily Hinch, 5 points for Rachel Houston, 4 points Maggie Hazelton, 3 points each Addison Howard and Taylor Guthrie. For the Oneida Lady Indians, it was Kelsey Pike with 32 tonight, 3 for 4 from the line. That's what I had. I could be wrong, by the way. 8 points for Rachel Elmore, 6 points Braylon Russ, 4 for Faith Cross, 5 for Allie Smith, and 2 for Analia Terry. So the Lady Indians 59-46 winners over Stone Memorial, and they now have 3 games under their belt, and now they have a win under their belt as they get set to go to Clark Range and face the Lady Buffaloes at their place Monday night.
Yes, and, like I said, our girls getting 3 games in before they go over there will help. The atmosphere it'll be rocking over in that gym, and they just going to have to keep their composure and play defense like they did in the second half the entire game, like they did tonight. Yeah. Now
we don't know for sure our permissions yet on that one, but once we get that, certainly you watch Twitter and Facebook for Independent Herald's updates on what it's going to be, because we are going to do all we can on Monday night if we can do a live stream from down in Clark Range, then that's what it'll be. And that should be 2 good games. It'll be Coach Jacob King and his team's first game, and you got your first practice with everybody back tomorrow.
Yes, we do. And, I just expect my football players to give us a few minutes here and there. I know I'm not going to expect a great bunch out of them. I just need them to give me some help, get some guys a few minutes, get their legs back under them. I'm real proud of what these 7 guys have done since the football's been gone. We've worked hard, and, it's kind of hard to practice with only 7 people. You can't go live. We did get to go down to Sunbright a couple of weeks ago and play a play day and had a couple of games and ended up getting Zeb Spradlin hurt, and that's why we've not played yet. But I'm looking forward to getting out there and playing and competing, and I'm really looking forward to these next couple of weeks, getting everybody in there and really trying to be who we want to be. We can't really do that right now with 7 kids because I want to press more. I want to push the basketball more, and, Monday night we'll be trying to save a little bit of legs because we've got to turn around and play again Tuesday.
So now just one quick question. You weren't one of those football players in high school. When they came back, what was that like when they came back to the mix for you?
The intensity of practice stepped up tremendously. It was just a different atmosphere in practice, and it got more competitive.
All right, Coach Marv West joins us now. And
you're not tired of hearing him yet? Come on, man.
Hey, he came in and helped me out tonight because Mark Matthews.
Yeah, Mark
we don't even
do
know.
His job.
You got an upgrade, I'll tell you that. Did we have any hello, darling?
No, we didn't have any of them tonight.
I don't know. It was close. So you get your first win here tonight. It was a good performance. First half, down 1 going into the locker room.
Taking care of the ball, most of all. I think we had 13 turnovers the first half. And they're running a really wide 2-3, trying to be active out of it, trying to make it hard for us to see where the gaps are. And we're small. It's hard for us to see in these situations, which is where I was talking. Let's get the ball up and down. Let's try not to let them set up, especially that big post. Don't let her camp out down there. And if we do have to set up, let's attack from the high post because that's a great matchup for us if that center has to guard us. Mm-hmm. But the game became a lot easier when Kelsey got hot, let's be honest.
Right. Now, and it kind of keyed. Your defensive pressure seemed to, it was there the whole time, but it really seemed to kind of key or spur there in the third quarter to get the offense going.
When you make shots, it's easier to play defense. When you turn the ball over, you get down, your energy level goes down. When you don't make shots, your energy level goes down. And, we did a great job, and I'm proud of the other girls, for realizing we're not a one-man team. You can't ever be a one-man team. Kelsey can't do it all on her own, but she's a career 48% three-point shooter. We need to know where she's at all times.
Yeah.
But when we run sets, we need to execute the set, to where she gets a great look and has an opportunity because, again, 1 out of 2 of them are going in. And tonight it was more than that.
Right, exactly. Now, so – 3 games in, you're 1 and 2. You've played 3 very tough teams, and now you're going to play an even tougher team, possibly Monday night. What do we know about? I know the Twins are gone now, but what's Clark Range got?
It seemed like the Twins were there 20 years to me.
Right, I agree.
It seems like they've been there since I started coaching, but
yeah,
they're good. They've got a couple of players. They've always got kids that can shoot. I don't care if they can't dribble or anything else. They got some kids that are going to be able to shoot. Where they got some other complimentary players. I don't know names of everybody yet. I'm still trying to get over the Monday Twins, what they did to us over the last 4 years. But anytime you go down there, the environment, the aura around it, you've been there more times probably than I have. And it's just, are our girls going to lay down and cow down to that? And just, I've had a lot of teams do that. We just went down there. They hit a 3 early, and it's like it's over already, But I've also had some teams go down there and give a little fight to them, and they didn't like it. Hoping this bunch is young enough and not smart enough to realize, hey, we can do this. It's very doable. Now, they run a lot of zone pressure like this bunch did. We can't turn the ball over, obviously, against them like this.
Just check the scorebook good.
Well, I've learned to do that over the years. That's the first thing I instruct my bookkeeper when we go down there. Remember, pencils erase.
All right. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. We're looking forward to it. Like we've said in the broadcast, we'll do what we can Monday. If we can get permission from them to live stream those two games. It's a Monday night. A lot of people can't make that trip, and so we're hoping to make that happen.
Especially on a holiday week. It would be awesome, and surely to goodness that it's good for them too to get some people out there. So
we hope to see y'all a lot more, because I know you used to give me a rough time about only showing up for home games.
Now I get to get on Mark Matthews back.
Yeah.
It looked like he had aged 20 years after we saw him last year, didn't it?
It did.
It's like, man, who is this dude coming in?
Yeah, I brushed that gray in.
Same with me. Hey, same with me. These girls have put every one of these in there over the years, including my own.
All right, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for being here, man.
Coach King, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Stay tuned don't stay tuned. We're going to take a break. When we come back in about an hour and 15 minutes, it'll be Lady Highlander basketball coming up here. Rick Keaton will bring you the live stream. For all those involved in the IH Sports Network, Coach West, Coach Jacob King, again, thanks for joining us. Josh Akers behind the camera. Tim Smith saying we'll see you, or you'll hear from us Monday night, Oneida at Clark Range, as you listen to Oneida basketball on the IH Sports Network.